So today let's talk about making mock-ups in Silhouette Studio. It's very easy to make mock-ups in Silhouette Studio. It's very easy to make mock-ups. Just remember that when you are making mock-ups, you really need to be able to produce that item. So if you're selling a mug with a decal on it, then you need to be able to produce that mug with that decal on it. If you're selling just a decal, that makes it a little bit easier because you don't need to worry about the mug, but just make sure you can make the decal in the appropriate sizes that you show in your mock-up. I usually, when I'm doing it, I have a particular size that I state in the title and the description, and I just say the mock-up is for display purposes only. And if you're doing design work, so if you're actually selling you're actually designed, so like this Getting Tipsy and You Can't Sip With Us, I've designed those. So if I was selling those designs, mock-ups are really nice. It's nice to put it on an item when you're showing the possible uses for it. So to make a mock-up, very easy, you just get your image. Now you can, this one is a purchased mock-up, but you can make your own. And then you get your design. And you just resize your design to fit on your image, just so it looks nice. Now generally when I'm doing mock-ups, I do stick with black most of the time for the simple reason that it shows up better. But of course you can change the colour if you wish. We'll do that in a moment with these ones over here. So we've got those two. Let's group them together. Let's zoom in and have a look and make sure we're happy with it. So that looks pretty good. And we don't really need to add shadows or anything like that. You can see that that's quite easy to read and people can see what it is. Now if you want to save that, you simply go File, Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive. And personally, I would be saving it as a JPEG. You can do it as a PNG or a JPEG if you're using it on websites and things. JPEG's probably the better one to go with. Okay, so that was that one. So now we've got this one. Now this one's a little bit more difficult. This is the one I made, so I've done it in my light box because it actually is on an angle. So we bring this over and we bring it to the front. Even when we resize that, well, it doesn't really look right, does it? You can tell that that's just put together. But if we grab this little green lever up here, we can move our image around. So we can sort of line it up there, move it up a little bit. And there we go. So we group them together. Okay, so this one, I thought we might write names to put on there. And so we can make them all different if we like. So let's get some names. So this is where it becomes difficult, is coming up with names. So let's go Franny. And then we'll do Sophia. Let's do a short one. And let's do Jack. So let's start with Franny. And we will do Amarillo. It's always a very popular font. So let's weld it together, group it. Okay, so what color would we like to have? So I think I'm going to put this one on the gold. So let's get our sizing right. And then let's come over here. Now I'm thinking black is probably going to look pretty good on that one. So let's stick with black on that one. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. And just turn it slightly. That looks pretty good. All right, Sophia. Let's do Sophia in Amazon. We'll weld it and group it. That's on like a rosy gold color. So let's have a look maybe. So we've also got to be careful and make sure that we can match these colors with vinyl. Looks like a dusty pink. Yep, let's quickly we'll do these together. We'll do these in the same font. Okay. And let's do Mary in those strange colors again. But let's do white. That's nice and easy. There we go. Now sometimes if I'm doing white, depending on how it looks on the item, I may do like a grey line, like just a very light grey line, just to give it some depth so you can see. So if I undo that and go back to the white line, right, and then I go back to the grey, you can just see how it just gives it a little bit more depth. We don't want there to be too much depth there, but just gives it a little bit. Right, and Jade, because she's on that really pretty colour. That colour is really not working. I think I've just chosen the wrong colour. Let me try this. That's better. And I think with Jade, I think we might need to go not quite that dark. Maybe just a little bit. No. Maybe a bit grey. And there you go. So we've got our mock-up done of our four tumblers. And that looks pretty good. So there you go. That's doing mock-ups in Silhouette Studio. So it's nice and easy to do. So have some fun. Go in and grab yourself an image and put a design on there. It can be a design that you've purchased or a design that you've made, and show us what you've got. Okay, see you later.